Most of our History in a Minute videos focus on places that were etched into our local history over a century ago. Northern Lights Shopping Center made a big impact in a much shorter amount of time, arriving on the scene in the late 1950s and ushering in a new era of commerce for Beaver County. Prior to 1955, this stretch of land was nothing more than a giant field of weeds and grass. Owned by the Dunn family, these 50 acres would find new life when plans for the 4-lane Ohio River Boulevard began to take shape. Following the advent of the suburban movement in post-war America, a father-son team from Columbus, Ohio began developing plans for huge multi-store shopping centers that would change the landscape for American consumers. Don Casto Sr. and Don Casto Jr. began building shopping centers in Ohio before turning their sights on western Pennsylvania. After completing the Miracle Mile Shopping Center in Monroeville and the Great Southern Shopping Center in Bridgeville, they began planning for their biggest project yet. Northern Lights Shoppers City was hailed as the first $10 million shopping center when opened. It contained 375,000 square feet of shopping space and over 5,000 parking spots, both unheard of anywhere in the country at the time. The first stores opened in November 1957, with all stores opening during a massive grand opening celebration the following June. Over the next 20 years, Northern Lights would be a premier shopping destination in our area. The opening of the beaver-valley-mall in 1970 was the first step of the decline of Northern Lights, and over the next 4 decades, the center would languish as stores relocated. A new Walmart store that opened in 2014 has brought new life to the now 58-year-old center and hopefully a brighter future.